Lost Turtle here, and I'm cemetery hopping with Mari, and forcefully invited Mr. Rich Discoveries with us at gunpoint.
How we doing?
You could tell he's shivering in his boots.
We're good. She's telling people.
But, so, I don't know. These are... This is a filming location for Beetle Juice. And if you look, he's still in the window, along with a skeleton. There it is. That right there's a picture of the Beetle Juice house, but it was a facade.
Yeah.
And up there on the hill is where the actual fake house was built for the movie. So that's pretty neat. This may be the covered bridge. Or there's the ski slope. So that could be the covered bridge from Beetle Juice. I'll actually have to watch the movie again to figure it out. Right, but you know what I mean? Like, it was built for the movie and it's open. So maybe so that the cameras could be on the one side.
It wasn't covered to like the bridge that was there. They put it like on top of it and they moved it. I think this is it.
Got one of these cars in the back.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
The old Dodge.
It's actually a Plymouth, but yeah, they call it the Dove Clock, the joke.
They put it like
Yeah.
on top of
Dodge. You never actually had
Got this old Dodge in here. Maybe a Plymouth actually, but you know, it looks like Al Bundy. And look at it. They ran this old style ski lift for like the bunny slope off of this car.
They still use it.
That is awesome. Yeah, that is so cool. Up this way, you see these cones. It means you're at a Beetle Juice filming location. And this is that house or building. It was a hardware store. They had a facade over it, and for the Beetle Juice movie. And look, there's an old church. This is where the bridge was. That's the actual bridge that's there, that's in use. And that's the covered bridge that we're actually just visiting in the last clip. And it's actually where they died. So, now, that is where it was. Here we are, we're in Hope Cemetery, and this place has some very interesting headstones. Like right here is a soccer ball. Dreams of happiness every tomorrow, a vision of hope. And look at these pyramids. We come over here, there's a race car. Old style Celtic cross. This guy got bass on his grave. And then we have look at that. Oh, look at that. He got a couple bikes and his Corvette on there. That's pretty cool.
Oh, it's got the boat, the gondolier.
Oh, look at that.
Right? What do they call a boat?
Yeah, I think that's
The gondolier is the guy that drives it.
Alright.
That's what they call the boat.
Gondola.
Gondola. There you go. That makes sense.
It took a second. Hey, I wonder if there's a soccer ball over there, and there's a Spalding right there.
They were friends.
Nah, I think that soccer ball is Wilson. They got their marriage photo carved in there. Even though it does kind of look creepy. And that one has a Virgin Mary. This one have roses carved into it. Look at this. This is really neat. Underneath this tree, Fukuda, got the tree carved on here. Come around. There's a mountain. Oh, the whole family could go in here. There's 3 in here, and they got room for 9 more. They could fit a whole dozen. Two roads diverge in yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. Yet knowing how way leads to whoa, let me try that again. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. Yet knowing how may leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. And I look, and I took one of the less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Robert Frost. I like that one. That one. Oh, look at that. Yeah, there's a little butterfly right there. On the bench. Oh, look at this. I like this. That's neat. Look at that. It's a puzzle. It's a fish and a flower. We got a maple leaf, and right behind it is just a chunk of stone. There's like the main entrance, but I don't know if there's a road there. This place does have amazing stuff. Look at this. Just to show you some of the stuff. Look at this. For 2 families. Right here. You got the flowers in the middle. Well, I guess it makes sense to have your final resting place in a bed. And look at this. Stained glass. You gotta love stained glass. And if you don't love stained glass, I don't trust you. Look at that. So cool. Look at how it reflects. That is so cool. This mausoleum got stained glass. Nice little reflection thing going too. And it's also got a Virgin Mary on it. So, you know, look at that. That's kind of cool too. Oh, but what's even more amazing is the house. Look at, can you imagine being...
This is Joe's relative.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. Here,
I'm gonna beat this woman right here. See that woman right there? I'm gonna beat her.
No, you're not. It's a house like modeled after the guy's house that he grew up in.
This strange woman won't get out of my shop. The strangers in Vermont, they're so rude. That's cool too. I like the golden doors. Can you imagine being so rich that you bury yourself in a house? Set me as a seal upon thine heart, for love is strong as death. I guess that's how you get laid to rest. That's pretty neat. And then over here, look at this one.
Yeah, it's like a dying one.
That's kind of sad.
That's his girlfriend, not his wife. I'm
Hey,
serious.
his wife applauded.
Yeah, that's his girlfriend.
So I think she's going to start playing for the other team now. Well, if you're married and you love your wife or your husband, then this is the place. This is how you get married. It's a perfect way to get laid to rest. And if you don't really love your wife, but you have a doting girlfriend, this is how you get laid to rest. That is actually his girlfriend. His wife is still alive. She didn't make the headstone though. I guess we know who cared for him better. That's pretty wild. And then, whoa. I don't even know what that thing is, but it's pretty cool looking. Oh, the Red Baron.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, it says here that he died in '88 and was born in 1918. So he could have been a World War II pilot. He would have been in his 20s then.
Say when he died?
Yeah, he died in '88. He was born in 19 or 18.
Oh, okay.
This one out, it's a cat.
Oh.
And this guy loved baseball. And he loved football. And he loved basketball.
I believe all the stones that were here came from the quarry.
But apparently he was a Cardinals, an Orioles fan. Oh look, and there he is. Look at this. This just shows you how much someone will love their pet. Person's not even dead yet. They spent a lot of money on that. Yeah, these people, the angel over there, and some of the things people put up as monuments. Pretty wild. Look at, wow, now these people loved M&Ms. Well, I mean, they're still alive. Patty is 4 years, and Rod is 4 months older than me. But that's so cool. They got a Raggedy Ann doll in the window.
Or some type of doll.
And they have, it's like a window, and flowers and a butterfly.
That's awesome.
That's a fairly cool looking headstone.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll lift up here. And we'll snap
The
it.
sun's in my way.
So that something. Okay. Check out these pyramids. Look at this one. It says, if you met Daniel Moore in Broome and forgot him, you have lost nothing. But if you met Jesus Christ, forgot him, you have lost everything. To meet me in heaven, then do what is said in the book of John chapter 3 verse 3, where Jesus said, truly, truly I say to you, you must be born again in order to see the kingdom of God. The kingdom of God is what we call heaven. After you read side 3 and side 4 on my stone, then look to my wife's stone on the side 3 for a description of heaven. I believe it is better to be born twice, born again, and die once, than to be born once and to die twice. Dying twice in the second death, in the book of Hebrews, it says, a man destined to die once after death, once and after death, that to face judgment. In Revelations it says, if anyone's name is not in the book of life, then they will truly be thrown into the lake of fire. And the lake of fire is the second death. I hope you will miss the second death by reading side 4. It's like one of them case race movies. So, side 4. Say this prayer. Dear Jesus, forgive me for all the wrong things I have done, and come to my life as I'm done wrong, all the wrong things that I have done, and come into my life and guide me, nurture me, and make me the kind of person you want to be. And in Jesus' name, I now turn my life over to you, but to be put into the Lamb's book of life. Amen. Now I will see you in heaven to see what you have missed. Read sides 4 on my wife's stone. In John 11:25, Jesus said, I am the resurrection and life. He who believes in me will live in heaven, even though he dies first death. And whoever lives in heaven and believes in me will never die the second death. So now, let's come over here. We're going to get to side 4. If you met Jane of Room, forgot her, you have lost nothing, but if you met Jesus Christ and forget him, you have lost everything. If you want to meet me later in heaven, please read sides 2 and 4 on my husband's monument next to mine. In John 14:2, Jesus said, in my Father's house are many rooms. If it were not so, I would have told you. I'm going there to prepare a place for you, and if you go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you with me, that you also be where I am. You know the way to the place where I am going. In the Bible, in the book of Revelations, starting at 21:18, is a description of heaven. The walls are made of jasper, and the city of pure gold, as pure as glass. The great streets of the city are pure gold. The foundations of the city walls are decorated with every kind of precious stone. The 12 gates were 12 pearls. There was no temple in the city, because the Lord Almighty and the Lamb are its temple. Nothing impure will ever enter into the heaven, nor will anyone who does what is shameful or deceitful, but only those whose names are written in the Lamb's book of life. Read side 2 on Dan's monument. And in the Bible, the book of Revelations as description of what hell is like. It is a lake of burning sulfur. There is no rest there, day or night. And the smoke of the torment rises forever and ever. In Peter 2:4, it states that God did not spare angels when they sinned, but sent them to hell, putting them into gloomy dungeons to be held for judgment. In Romans 3:23, it states that all have sinned. If you sin and want to avoid this place, then do what is written on my husband's stone of side 4, because the first was in 1 John 2:1. It states, if anybody does sin, we have one who will speak to the Father in our defense. He is Jesus Christ. Now, this is something I never thought I'd do. I'm standing on a grave. Yes, this giant rock. There's parts of it carved over there. We're going to go down and take a look at it, but see that it is the gravestone of W.A. Stowell. And it's a stairway. I don't get it why, but it's really cool. They did this. I mean, it's got a secondary stairwell right here. You come down. And see the stony entrance of this Cephalin Green Mountain Cemetery, dedicated September 5th, 1855. Stowell burying place. Ledge work commenced on June 19th, 1897, and ended on November 3rd, 1957, or 1898. God, what the fuck?
It's hard to read that.
1898. Look at, that's a cool statue, but this one is even better. A little bronze lady.
This one.
No, of course not. So what's the story?
She died of spinal meningitis, and then her dad didn't want to pay for the statue because she was missing a button on one of her shoes, and in the picture she actually was missing a button. So
He pays for it?
wrong. I don't think he ever pays for it. No.
Oh. Okay, the bee can leave. It's right here.
Yes.
The missing button is right there. This is Ned. Ned must have been a good dog. Everybody loves Ned. So here we are at the creepiest cemetery in the world. This is the Ben & Jerry ice cream flavor graveyard. Chocolate chip cookie dough frozen yogurt. Fresh Georgia peach. White Russian. Huh. I used to like them. I'm a crunch. Stock market crash. November 6th in 1980s. Huh. What a cluster. That actually looks good. Gooey marshmallow caramel peanut butter. That sounds good. That's a shame. Got more than that one. That's my jam. Dave Matthews Dan Magic Brownie. Up there, honey ran away from home to digs you know where. Chocolate almond fudge chip. This is next. Oh, look at that, turtle soup. It's good. They shouldn't be serving turtle soup anyway. Turtle does not approve. Oh, pina colada. I bet you that would have been good with some rum. Make you a whoopie pie. That sounds delicious.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter me up. I think they should zombify that one and bring it back. Get the great coffee and strawberries and ice cream and ice cream cones and pops and a birthday cake. This side's pretty much the same thing. That's pretty cool. Here we are. This is the crazy doctor. He was afraid of being buried alive. So he had this built in his tomb. So if he woke up, he could turn on a light.
That's so cool.
And if he turned on the light, the caretaker would see it and they could come and let him out. He had a little chair in there too. And say that once upon a time you could see down to see his face. But I don't know about that.
There's a window.
Can
you see anything?
Nope.
How do you get into it?
Stealing. I'm plagiarizing.
Is anyone alive out there?
I'm plagiarizing Mari's video straight from her phone.
That's funny.
Evergreen, where they have the window tomb for the crazy doctor who was afraid that he would be buried alive. And that over there, where is she? Right there, you can see her back, is Bando Bandits. And Mr. Discoveries here was a good captive. We'll return him safely home too.
Maybe.
And this is the end of the video, so you know the routine. Get out of your shell and explore everything. See you next time. Hope you enjoyed.
Pictures fade in eerie light. Footsteps dance on ghostly sight.